I would really like to know what will happen to Safe Haven if I got hit by a bus. And I would like to think that it would carry on in some form or another to deliver, basketball to kids with learning disabilities at the level that they need. And it's not a big ask. And I'd just like to feel that that would be somebody's priority. Because you just have to be committed to it, that's all. My daughter loves basketball. She picked it up in New York and ran with it, and we got back to the UK and discovered that we couldn't find something where she would be able to play, so I thought, blast, I'll have to set something up. Grace has always been an unbelievably physical child, so in her early years she was extremely difficult to manage behaviour-wise, especially at playtime when she didn't have structured activity. She found it really, really hard, and she often got into fights in the playground. One way that they discovered to help her with that was to give her a ball and a hoop, and she would focus on it for hours, just shooting, as long as nobody took her ball. And so that progressed, and she did lots of other sport as well. And then when we were in New York, we were looking for something for her to do at weekends. We'd moved there, we didn't know many people, so we didn't have a sort of, so she needed something. And we found this wonderful club. And she walked in to this great big enormous hall full of great big enormous boys bouncing the ball very hard on the ground. And I was quite intimidated. I think my husband was quite intimidated, but Grace was just immediately in her element. She loved it from the moment we got there, and so that's what made me want to do it when we got back. I knew what a big part of Grace's life it had become and how much she would miss it, and we would struggle to find something equivalent unless we gave it to her, Oh my goodness!
How you doing?
You made it! Well done!
Can I do some coaching today?
Huh?
Can I do some coaching today?
Well, I reckon you can. Ask Tarka, because he's going to be running the session. Cool. And talk to him about maybe sharing some coaching drills,
Awesome.
okay?
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm all right, but I almost got lost.
But you didn't, did you?
No way.
I tell you what, Coach Josephine got lost. It wasn't you that got lost.
No way. Because it was raining as well. It was bad.
Horrible day. See, Abdul's made it too.
Oh.
Where's your ball, Tarka? Edward, go and get it.
Who got lost?
Josephine got lost.
Really?
Yeah.
What, today?
Yeah, she ended up in Mile End by mistake.
How did that happen?
I have no idea. You'll have to ask her. I mean, the most powerful thing when doing, sessions is the level of enjoyment and enthusiasm that you see among all the kids who come. So that's what drives me. I genuinely see it making real differences to a lot of kids and their families, and that's just really gratifying. Yeah. Making a film of you doing your lunges, Edward, so you better do them, right?
I don't want to do a bench game, a bench.
You want to do the bench game? We're not doing the bench game this week. Maybe next week we'll do the bench game. Yeah? Why do you like the bench game better?
I don't like.
Is it too much for you?
Yeah.
Shall I play alongside you? Shall we play together?
No.
If I get the ball for you and then you can dribble it and shoot, would that be better?
No, I don't do it.
What? What do you say, sweetie? You're tired? Ah, that's what you always say, I reckon. I reckon you're okay, but it's a bit intimidating, which is okay. It's okay. If you want me to play with you, I will. All right? So if you give it 5 minutes, and then shall I come and see if you're feeling a bit like playing?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. They're all magnificent parents. They all make the extra effort to get their kids there. They're all incredibly committed to their kids' welfare. Many of them do things themselves. So I think they're just pleased that Safe Haven's there and thankful that it is, I think.
You can also sometimes tell the areas where he could cook into. For example, he's running, but then you realize that instead of raising his knees, he's doing something else because he's used to it. So we just need to slowly change it to raising
the
knees.
knees. Absolutely. Absolutely, a focus. So how much do you work with him?
So in a month, I would say on average 50 hours or so.
Wow, that's a lot.
And it's great because it works well with the family.
Of
life
course.
as well.
Yeah.
It's absolutely good.
Really nice. Yeah.
But then this was an opportunity given to me because I happen to be a neighbor of.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so his mother.
Yeah.
She just gave me the opportunity.
That's
because,
great.
Yeah, it's basically up the street. So.
Yeah, that's so cool though. How lucky she is, and how lucky you are, and how lucky Alex is. Oh my gosh. Serendipity. Some of the kids are already pretty fit and involved in sport, and they just love the chance to run around. But for those kids, I would say the fact that they get to enjoy that, to have positive sporting experiences, to be included in a club, I think that's massive for them in terms of their mental health as well as their physical health. Dee's shooting. Oh, come on. Oh, unlucky. One more. Oh, so annoying. Oh, it went in. Good, right, finally. Okay, blue ball. Blue ball, blue ball. Okay, ignore Edward. We're going to see if we can get the ball. Okay, Edward. Alex, put your hands up. Alex. Shoot. No, not to him. We have a very successful session we run in Hackney. You've filmed it, I think. Well, in Hackney, we ran the session for 3 years with 3 people who came, which obviously wasn't terribly encouraging. But I just felt they're out there. I don't know why I can't seem to find them, but they are out there. And then gradually, I think one kid brought a friend, and that friend told another friend, and it just sort of built up from word of mouth. And since then, we've become much better plugged into the whole area. But it is a question of providing, being there. Just be there and just do something which people will find good, and then they will come, and you can keep doing it for as long as you've got the energy.
We should actually incorporate some dancing into the warm-ups. Play some music, other foot. Next time I'll bring a speaker, maybe. Ball in chest. Ball in chest. Hold the ball. Ball in chest. Oh. Protect that ball. Protect that ball. Protect that ball.
It's done, man. It's done.
Sick. How's your week been? Good? You ready? I'm gonna balance out the teams this week.
Yeah.
I thought about what you said last week, yeah? So I'm gonna really balance it out this week. It was hard for me last week, you know why? Because we got such a big group. And I'm trying to
They
get...
didn't pass it to me, so...
Yeah, but I'll try and take what you said on board, yeah? It's very important that I do that. Yeah? The kids motivate me because I have kids of my own, but these kids add a special, twist to innovation. They're very practical when it comes down to certain things, but then that's all you need for basketball in most cases. And they just added a certain spark. When they're happy, I'm happy. That's what I'm giving back. So yeah, it's really fun. It's fun.
Safe haven, because it's done my son the world of good. I can't even tell you how quiet he was, introvert, didn't really do anything, didn't want to go anywhere.
So my son, when he first joined Safe Haven, was probably quite unconfident. He was very sociable, he loved making friends, but didn't necessarily always have the platform to do it. But what he really loved is sports, and sports has been the platform that's helped him on so many different levels. So when he joined Safe Haven, he hadn't really played a lot of basketball, and really, over the the last few years, his confidence has built, he's developed new friendships, he loves basketball, he's taken part in tournaments outside of London, and it's really helped with his health and well-being.
I would say like confidence. He's confident, but it does bring it out a bit more. His personality, because being around with the group now is not being like you have to be a particular. We can be himself, So just the confidence and the personality boost. Yeah.
So my people that's on defense, you guys on defense, you're following the ball. So pass down that way. Is that way? That way. Good. Good, Latrell. Follow the ball. Down there, James. Good. Then you turn. So you're following the ball. Go back around. Go back around. Good. Pass it that way. Down there. Good. Right. Hold the ball. Right. So you guys are playing defense. This is a zone. This is what they call zone, okay? So zoning, you're playing a certain area. Like a zombie, almost. Yeah. All right, so 4 passes, quick time. Let's go, quick. Ready? Go. Quick. Quick. Go back around, James. Back to the top. Good. Quick. Good job, Latrell. Good. That's the way you do it, right? Good. Find that pass. Good. Good job, Latrell. Good. Right. So hold the ball. Hold the ball. You stepped out, which was good. Latrell, you stepped out, which was good. When you see the ball, step out. When you see the ball come to your side, step out a little bit. Yeah? Quayne, when you see the ball come out a little bit out to Zach, come out a little bit. But I don't want you to leave this area. Okay?
The thing for me is that there aren't that many sports opportunities that that are so inclusive and so giving, actually, and also give so many opportunities. So the thing that it's benefited me for is to know that James is getting a lot out of it, and that he will thrive with it, and that he doesn't have to be the best. He's definitely not the strongest player, but he can put his, all his efforts and energy into it and just get a lot out of it.
He's starting to have conversations now with other people that he considers friends-ish, whereas before, anytime he spoke to anyone, they weren't a friend, they were always an acquaintance.
I got to bring up a player, Latrell. Latrell is one of our, I would say one of our smallest but biggest players at the same time. He's such a spirited player, and he loves the game. And he shows a lot of heart towards other players that want to actually help him get better. You went already, didn't you? Latrell, you're next. Ready? Go. Good. Get it up there, good. Get it up there. Nice job. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine, Latrell. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Someone might feel a little bit uncomfortable, they might get hit or fouled, and they might be a little bit more emotional towards it, I think. But, that's what every kid growing up, you have these things where, it comes up in the game, they might not be used to it, and we just gotta try and just be there for them emotionally and connect with them on that side. It's a growing a challenge, and anything for me new and challenging is always something that my parents have always pushed. They never want to keep me in a box or keep my life in a certain realm. They want to always kind of push the envelope a little bit. And I have my neighbor. He has two kids, and one of the youngest ones, which is I think he's about 7, has Down syndrome. But you should see the attitude that he has towards the game now. Every time he asks his dad, "Oh, Daddy, basketball." And it's only took him out a few times in the park, you know. And once them get that into their system, that's it. They're gone.
Despite having a disability, you can still achieve what you want, you know?
I think you have to take a leap of faith. It's a bit like anything. If you think about all the things that could go wrong, and things do go wrong sometimes, then you'll never do it. But just think, it's terribly simple to do. All you need is a hall and a coach and a few kids. It's that simple. And some patience.
Family. Safe Haven.